Hello, good morning. Thursday, revision of squares and square root. So dear children, almost your syllabus is over. FA1 and FA2. FA2 one chapter left. Introduction to graph. In this Saturday, you have a class test. Okay, of introduction to graph or class 8C. But this revision is for all sections A, B, C, D and E, squares and square root. So I take one more examples from each topic. First, how many non-square numbers lie between 28 square and 29 square? Here 28 square and 29 square are your non-consecutive natural numbers. So to find how many non-square numbers, 28 square and 29 square, you know they are perfect square numbers. N is your 28 and n1 plus n plus 1 is your 28 plus 1 29. So there are 2n non-perfect square numbers here. Non-square numbers lie between 28 square and 29 square. 2n, 2 into 28 is equal to 56. There are 56 non-square numbers lie between 28 square and 29 square. Second, write first four triangular numbers. So first natural number is 1. 1 is your triangle number. Next 2. So complete to 1. 2 or 1 3. 3 for 3. There are 6 dots. For 4 there are 10 dots. So 1, 3, 6 and 10 are first four triangular numbers. Third, write a Pythagorean triplet if one number is 20. So here 20 is your even number. So if one of the even number is given, the Pythagorean triplet is 2m into m square. So 2m comma m square minus 1 comma m square plus 1. So from this 2m, if your even number is given, find m. M is equal to 20 upon 2 is equal to 10. M square minus 1. 100 minus 1, 99. 100 plus 1, 101. Pythagorean triplet is 20, 99 and 101. Find the square root of 81 using repeated subtraction. To find the square root using repeated subtraction, we go on subtracting consecutive odd numbers till your remainder is equal to 0. Here number is 81. Number is 81. 81 minus 1, 80. 80 minus 3, 77. 77 minus 5, 72. 72 minus 7, 65. 65 minus 9, 56. 56 minus 11, 45. 45 minus 13, 32. 32 minus 15, 17. 17 minus 17, 0. Go on subtracting consecutive odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 are your consecutive odd numbers. So count number of steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Therefore square root of 81 using repeated subtraction is 9. 9 times difference is equal to 0. Find the square root using prime factorization methods. Now do you know the prime factorization? In prime factorizations we do the prime factors of the given number and check your given number. Is it your even number or odd number? If your even numbers, all even numbers are divisible by the smallest prime number is 2. 2 is the only even number which is a prime. Other prime numbers are your odd. After 2, your next prime number is 3. After 3, 5. So prime numbers, what do you mean by prime number? A number which has only 2 factors. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 and so on are called your prime numbers. So do the prime factorizations. First write down the prime factors of the given number. After that write all the factors in a pair, all the prime factors in a pair, and to remove this factor, to remove this root, we can write one factor for each pair, and in the end you can find their product. So find the prime factors. Even number 6 2 is 12, 4 2 is 8, 1 9, 16, 8 2 is 16. Again even number 2, 3 is 6, 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8. Again 2 1 is 2, 6 2 is 12, 2. Again even 8 2 is 16, 1. Now 81 is not your even number, it is your odd number. So 81, 8 plus 1 9, It means 81 is a multiple of, here divisible by 3, 3, 27, 3, 9, 3, 3, 3, 1. So write all the prime factors, make their pairs. So to remove this square root, we can write one factor for each pair, and in the end you can find their product. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 3 is 36. So square root using prime factorization, 1296 is 36. So 1296 is your perfect square number. Its square root is 36. Find the squares of 36. It is equal to 1296. Next, question 6. Find the square root using long division method. 1,08,241 using long division method. Now, dear children, for long division methods, mark of the digits 1,08,241. Mark of the digits in pairs starting from the ones digit. Here one digit is 1. In a pair, first pair is your 4 1, second is your 2 8, third is your. So each pair is called your period. There are how many periods? 1, 2, 3. 3 periods. Your first period is your 10, second period is your 82, and third period is your 41. Place bar over every period. Right, starting from your ones place, unit place. Make their pairs 1 4, 2 8, 0 1. Here all are in a pairs. If there is one single digit left, you can also consider this your period, and also place the bar over that single digits if any digits left in the end. But here in this your questions, you have to 6 digit numbers, so all are in a pair. But if you have 7 digit numbers, then seventh one is also called your period, and place a bar over that single digit also. 7, 9, 5 and so on. So to find the square root, we can find their perfect square. So in which natural numbers the square, it comes 10, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, 1 square, 1, 2 square, 4, 3 square, 9. Square means any number which is multiplied by itself. The product obtained by multiplying the number itself is called your square. So 3 3s are 9, 1, bring down next bit, that is 82, 182. Double of this quotient, 3 2s are 6, 2, 2 2s are 4, 6 2 are 124, 12 minus 4 8, and 7 minus 2 5. Bring down next last bit, that is 41, 5041. So double of 32 is your 64. So 1 comes in the case of either 1 and 9. It is not 1. 640. If you multiply 641 by 1, it is equal to 641. So next your digit is 649 multiplied by 9. It is equal to 5041. So square root of this is equal to 329. Next, find the value of root 243 upon root 867. Here 243 and 867 are not your perfect square numbers. Not your perfect square numbers. So root 243 upon root 867. Here both are multiples of 3. 81, 289. 81 and 289 your perfect square number. Square root of 81 is 9 and 289 is 17. So its value is 9 upon 17. Next 8. Find the square root of 150.0625. So you can find the square root of decimal number and fraction using long division method. Only long division methods. So 150.0. So this decimal number consists of two parts, whole part and decimal part. For whole part, again your make their pairing. Right, start from your unit place 0 5 1 period, and 1 is your one single left, that is second period. For your decimal part, you start from left to right. For whole part, you start from right to left. For decimal part, left to right. 1 manja 1, 5 0, 1 manja 5 0, 1 2 2, 44. Next 6 0 6, 12 2 24 2, 494. Next 25, 12,025, 5, 12,000. So square root of this is equal to root 150.0625 is equal to 12.25. So dear children, revise these chapters. You can also do one sums. 8 questions are solved by me. You can also take 8 or 10 questions of this case and square root. Now Saturday will be your class test of your homework will be revised introduction to graph for 8C. I will take your test on Saturday, okay, and other sections your class teachers, your CET teachers also take your test. So almost your all syllabus are covered. For FA1 you have chapters square and square root, cubes and cube root, and mensuration. And for FA2 your chapters are, first one is your direct and inverse variations, algebraic identity, parallel lines, and introduction to graph. 4 plus 3, 7 chapters. So revise all these chapters for S7. Very soon you have S7 exam. So kindly practice more and more for these chapters. So you score good marks in S7. Thank you very much. Have a